Good evening everyone, it's Andy Glenn here from Sharks TV, joined post-match by Solway Sharks head coach Martin Grubb. 8-1 victory, Martin, but probably the first question is, how's Lewis Young?
We don't know, unfortunately, how Lewis is right now. We've seen he kind of took that sore one. It's lower body, obviously. As we were going in the room, he's going out to, obviously, safety first. So we've sent him to the hospital. We'll wait for whether it be X-ray, scan, whatever happens, and kind of keep our fingers crossed that it's good news for us and for Lewis, obviously, more importantly. So, it's probably the low point of the game tonight. And
I think that's what I was going to say, is probably the only down point of the performance tonight. It was a fantastic performance and a fantastic result.
Yeah, I mean, obviously came back this week and just got right to work on a couple of things that we just wanted to do better. A couple of things they wanted to simplify. I watched last weekend's games in Croatia and was probably as frustrated as anybody in the building, because we showed tonight we can be a good team, but we weren't going to the dirt areas. We were trying to overplay. I thought we were a wee bit soft at times. So as a coaching staff, we just worked on simplifying the game, doing things that we know we're good at. We had a little meeting with the players, and everybody in and around us and below us is saying the same thing. Kind of playoff start now, but we've discussed that there's no need for panic. We're still at the moment we're in pole position because we're in 8th, and we've got the games ahead of us. If we keep winning, it's kind of irrelevant what anybody else does. So credit to the players, they've taken a lot of that on board. They've worked hard in the practice. Even you've seen the first 2 goals straight off the bat. Mace goes to the net and scores a nice goal. Dunny dances inside his guy but goes to the net, scores a nice goal, and we got confidence for that. They get their 1 goal in the PP straight away, and we could have folded or changed their game, but they stuck to what they were meant to do, and I thought it was a thoroughly professional and really good performance for us tonight.
It was a really good performance. I mean, there was a number of things that certainly we noticed on the stream. I mean, special teams, particularly power play, were brilliant. There was a lot of urgency, there was loads of shots, there was loads of chances. PK was great as well, and the second period downturn just wasn't a thing. We went to town in the second period.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like everything that we've always spoke about every week that you want to go right has obviously clicked for us tonight. Maybe they're just a bit fed up with me. I've just been in their ear constantly saying, if you run the routes and make the plays that we're looking for in the PP, we'll score goals because we've got too much talent not to. But the players deserve all the credit tonight. They've executed, they've played with a bit of freedom. They've blocked shots. We've had a solid performance from back to front to back. And I think it was a fun bench tonight for them and a fun game for them to play in. And obviously the crowd then got into it, and we just had to show a wee bit of discipline at the end, because it probably could have just boiled over a wee bit. But I get that. Any team that's on the wrong end of their scoreline's got pride. So I've no issue with that, and I would expect that for any opposition. But I think the key thing, we executed and we were good, and that's the standard we need to play within.
I was going to actually say to you, it looked like the guys were having fun out there rather than having the weight of expectation on their shoulders, and it was just an all-round fantastic game. I mean, John Dunbar was just unplayable with the 5 points tonight, and you're looking at that, we beat any team in the league playing like that.
Well, I guess that's the challenge now. I think we know that within our room we have the tools to do the job. Some nights we don't work hard enough. Some nights maybe we don't execute. Some nights it might just be a bit of luck. But I think this week, just a reset for everybody. It was maybe not a bad thing in one respect. I've been away and watched it from afar. I've came back with just knowing what we need to do. As players, have taken it on board. And I say fully executed. And I can't give them enough credit tonight. I thought, as you say, they played with a smile on their face. They took on board everything we wanted them to do, and they done it well. And this place was just a really fun place to be, as I say, for spectators as well as players, coaching staff, and as a club. So, but as I've said to them, as much as we've praised them, this is the standard, minimum standard now. You're right. If we play like that every night, we'll have a really good chance of winning more hockey games than we'll lose. But now we have to find the consistency of that performance and see what happens.
Yeah, if we go to Peterborough tomorrow, and obviously they've got confidence over the last 2 results that they played here, we go tomorrow and we don't perform like that, it's going to be a very mixed feeling of a weekend. It's a horrible rink to go to. There's probably not going to be many fans that travel down there, so it'll be a hostile environment. The challenge for you and the players, I guess, is to play like that again.
Yeah, I mean, I think first and foremost, with the target we've set especially after losing 2 at home last week, we've got to win our home games. We've done half a job this weekend so far by doing that, but now we've got to learn to play a wee bit more greasy and ugly on the road. There's kind of no uglier road game than going into Peterborough and shutting that game down. Last week showed that it's tight games. They've won a tight game again tonight, so it's about, again, going in with confidence, executing our game plan, being ruthless and taking the chances like we were tonight when we got them, getting our special teams working, but there's no reason why we can't go there and get the 2 points that we're looking for, and obviously that's the plan.
Well, good luck tomorrow. We wish you all the best, and thank you for an absolutely fantastic night of hockey.
Thanks, Andy. I appreciate that.